is there on the line for us. We also have with us General Wesley Clark from Little Rock this morning. General, thank you for being here. I do want to start with you. Is this the right thing to do, and is it coming a little late?
Once the authorization came, we had to take action, and we, the West, the people who supported the UN Security Council resolution, and it was late. Those airplanes should have been in the air yesterday. Now, we'll hear a lot in the aftermath of how coordination wasn't quite ready and so forth, but the simple fact is Gaddafi has broken international law. The UN Security Council resolution had the force of international law. He's defied it. So, yes, we're taking action now. I'm very glad to see the French planes overhead, but it's probably going to be very difficult for them to actually prevent the Libyan tanks from moving through the streets of Benghazi, according to the reports I've read in the press.
Okay, that was my next question. How effective can a no-fly zone be? Can it be effective in keeping Libyan planes out of the skies? But it sounds like you're saying it can't be that effective necessarily in keeping those tanks and other ground forces from attacking Libyan people.
According to the press reports, tanks and snipers are already in Benghazi supporting Muammar Gaddafi. And if that's the case, it's going to be very hard for the French aircraft to take those out without French spotters on the ground with laser designators or some other technology to enable the tanks to be pinpoint located and pinpoint targeted by the French aircraft.
And General, what was kind of that turning point for you? And by that I mean there were a lot of people initially watching this situation and didn't necessarily think UN action or U.S. action was necessarily or something that should happen. What was a turning point for you where you thought, okay, it's time to go?
Well, first of all, I laid out the conditions required, which were the UN Security Council resolution and Arab League support, and I saw them being taken, and then I thought about what the consequences were if Gaddafi was allowed to continue to use force in defiance of international opinion. And so Gaddafi looks like he'll have to be dealt with anyway. But this is the slippery slope of intervention that many of us had been warning about for some weeks as the chorus of cries was out there, let's go intervene, let's go do something. Once you start this, it has to be finished. It's going to be very hard now to admit and say to Gaddafi, okay, well, you got away with it, okay, well, now you're the leader of Libya, we'll buy your oil. So now we've got a state which is, at least in appearances, it seems to be an outlaw state.
All right, General Clark, stand by. I just want to reset here for our viewers as we cross the top of the hour here on the CNN Saturday morning of what